Hello, magmawk here, and this day we're going to play Strider, a man's game, but not that arcade or Genesis version. Yes, for the good old NES. Now let's watch the intro. Looks like they're missing a lot of text there. That's the main hero, Ruhai, and we're gonna fight the Red Army. But first, we got our handy dandy menu screen and our gigantic computer. On this game, we call it Hear You. Oh dear. Translation aside, oh dear, our best buddy Kane was captured by the enemy. The enemy, known as the Red Army. Could that be Russians? Yes, but you're not allowed to say Russians. Oh my! I'm gonna kill my own buddy? I don't think so. I don't like the commander's idea. Of course we can get our password, which is fairly simple right now. And we get info. And yes, that resets the game. Oh dear. So let's not do that again. Even though that was pretty cool that it gave us a prologue, I hope you remembered that password, because otherwise we gotta transfer. There's only one place we can go right now, and we have nothing in particular to analyze at this time. See, we're going to have files to translate later, but there's no files yet. So let's start with the beginning stage. No idea why the text changed color there. So let's beam down from our ship and start out. Oh dear, if you jumped left of where you started, you zoom back up to the ship. So Mago, why don't you start the game already? Seriously. Well, mistakes aside, our hero has an awesome sword, which he can hold upwards as well. He can jump and attack, of course. And he'll gain more abilities as the thunderclouds shine off in the distance. And if this is the best the Red Army can throw at me, they're so in trouble. Also, I gotta be more careful. Oops, somebody didn't pay attention. As I infiltrate their base. So yes, maybe this is the lazy man's version of Strider, but as an adventure. Less of an arcade, more of a text-driven adventure game. Those guys with knives think they're so cool. They ain't. That's a tunnel going one way. Yeah, it is a bit maze-like. Yes, we'll have maze elements and other weird stuff. But for now, those spikes will severely mess us up. So I gotta be careful. And gain some momentum before jumping onto them. Then I realize it's a pit trap. Oh my. Oh well, this will give us a good time to see the game over. Which I hope not to be doing soon. So yes, I hope you remember your password. Oh dear, NES slowdown. Ooh, a pill, a big pill. Restores 10 health. Health represented by H. E is energy. We'll talk about energy later when it applies. In the meantime, that's kind of unfair, isn't it? Finally, we're making progress against flying bots. But they can't stand up against our hero's sword. They must be ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, let's go up here. Nope, section 3. We do not have a key for it yet. But out of nowhere, I obtain a file. Huzzah! Oh dear. I think I had a flashback. Let me tell you about the police. The police can be several things. They can be law enforcement. They can be a certain pop band. They could be spies. They could have me in serious need of pills. Yes, our ninja is a druggie. And you'll see how much of a druggie he is later on. So, with enough effort and downward slopes, you can gain momentum to make nice jumps. And then we have this thing, the ED-209. I don't know, can I hit it from here? Nope. Let's try that again. Nope, even the ED-209 cannot withstand. Fantastic swordsmanship. And once again, I has no keys, except for Sector 1. Could this be Mega Man style boss coming up? Or just a lot of security doors? You thought I was going to loop for a second, didn't you? Well, once in, we meet this guy. And level up. A king is up there. And by abducting that guy, we gain and file number 2. No, actually, that was our level up ability. By holding down and pressing A, I can slide now. Get through some narrow corridors, if you will. Oh my, is that lava bricks? No, but they will be important later. Once we have a special ability. So with 2 data disks, And enemies dropping out of nowhere. Let's try to get safely back to our ship and analyze this new data. On 5-inch floppy disk. It's the wave of the future! Oh yeah, now that we have the slide, shortcut. Anybody ever have that strange feeling when you're sliding around, trying to get where to go, and praying you get a pill and not hit by bullets? I can't farm for energy here. That would be redundant. Fortunately, the drop rate on pills is fairly high. Except when you need it. But magma, isn't that always the case? Yes, indeed! Aren't turbo tunnels wonderful? Turbo elevators, if you will. So, up I go, back to my ship. And when we come back, I'll decipher those data disks. And perhaps go to a new place. And perhaps play a lot better. One